let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Coach Tawana? I see you, baby. Matter of fact, I'll be able to see all of your comments this morning. So put the comments up on the screen, Coach Tawana. What's up, Nick the Ball? Hey, baby. I'm going to be able to read all your comments. I got y'all connected this morning. My Periscope family about to get it. That's what I'm talking about. I love you. Hey, my Nick the Ball. What's up, Mike? Hey, what's up, Michael? What's up, Susie? Atkins in the house. What's good, bro? I love you. I miss you. What's up, Jai? How you doing, baby? Come on, tap that screen. What's up, Andrew from Love Since 7? Baby, you love 7? You better. Yeah, he got all the love to give. What's up, Mercer Bucks? How you doing, baby? Tap that screen. Come on, Periscope. Come on, tap that screen. Tap that screen. Come on, tap that screen. Hey! Oh! What? Ooh! Hey! Slow it down. Oh, yeah! Come on, Bride! Hey! Come on, tap that screen. Swipe and invite, Periscope. Hit that share button and invite. Come on, Facebook. Blame it on you, Benjamin. Oh, I got one earring in my ear. Let me get my life together. Oh, got me. Hey, come on, tap that screen. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Come on. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Hey. See one. Hey, come on, tap. Hey. Don't be talking about my jeans. Them is not Fashion Nova jeans. I'm gonna punch you in your face, Nick. Come on, tap that screen. Tap that screen. What's up, Arthur JB Jackson? That's Miss Jasmine Brown in the house. What's up, Believe Me? I see you, baby. Come on. What's up, Toya? How you doing? It got me dripping in finesse. Hey, dripping in finesse. Good morning. Hey, y'all like my remix? Good morning. Got me dripping in finesse. Oh, I'm just saying, got me dripping in finesse. Good morning. It is a good morning. Today is January 15th, 2019. I'm your girl, Algiers Diamond, and this is I'm Just Saying, live with me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I got my folks on Periscope. You know, I get to see them and talk to them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They tapping the screen, Third Coast Grinder. I don't know who you is, baby, but you grind it and you tapping that screen, and I love it. Coach Tawana, I don't know where your heart's at, but you better start the tapping. Nick the Barber, I don't know where your heart's at, but you better start the tapping. Yesterday, I had over 500 live viewers popping off on Periscope. Facebook, y'all need to catch up. We need to get it together. So what's up, Periscope family on Twitter and Periscope, my Facebook family and YouTubers, to the replay viewers on Periscope. What's up? Good morning to you. To the replay viewers on Facebook. What's up? Good morning to you. To the replay viewers on Alita, that's you? Okay, I see you, baby. To the replay viewers on YouTube, what's up? Good morning to you. I am your girl, Algiers Diamond. Again, this is I'm Just Saying, we about to get it all in. And I love y'all for it. It is a terrific Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Good morning to y'all. Hey, I hope you slept well because I prayed for you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Coach Tawana. Good morning, Nick the Barber. Good morning to Susie. Good morning, Alethea. I hope you slept well, Terrence, because I prayed for you. Micah, good morning to Sayi. Good morning, Jasmine. Hey, good morning to each and every one of y'all. What's up, Ethel? How you doing, Ethel? How you doing? Micah said that's his favorite part. You love the music. You love what I sing to you. I be feeling like a teacher and stuff like this. And they try to play me over there. The Periscope folk talking about this Fashion Nova jeans. No, it is not. No, it is not. I bought my jeans before Fashion Nova was hot and popping and all that stuff. I can't I can't fit fashion. Okay, all right. Just saying. I'll get y'all lives together. Y'all make me sick. You know what? Y'all make me sick. Y'all over there. Nick, yes, laugh. You laugh, boy. I'm a sock you right there right there in your eye. That's what I'm gonna do. Sock you right in the eye. Let's get my life together. Packed it up, put it in my chest, and run into the D line because it's time to shout out the folks who are celebrating birthdays on today, January 15, 2019. Oh my God, I need to make a call. I need to make 3 calls. I need to make 3 calls this morning. All right, first, I'll say I'm gonna leave them for last. Marcus Fulton is celebrating his 32nd birthday on today. Lushana Reed is celebrating her 37th birthday on this morning. Belinda Benning, hey girl, celebrating her birthday on this morning. That's why you all here, because you don't be on here all the time. Today your birthday. He's celebrating number 46. That's he is a comedian and entertainer also, but he looked just like Jamie Foxx, but he like a cuter version of Jamie because I didn't see Jamie in person. All right, anyway, happy birthday, Dad. Gianna Jefferson is celebrating her birthday on this morning. Eddie Lyles is celebrating his birthday on this morning, making 32. My big brother is celebrating his birthday on this morning. Julius Adams, hey. Happy birthday to you, big brother. I hope that you are having and living your best life and going back and forth with these Negroes. I hope you are. Because you go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You real good at it. My girl, Miss Keon Foley, like a sister to me, is celebrating a birthday on this morning. She is a powerhouse, and all I'm saying is watch out for everything that she has her hands on this year and moving forward, because she is doing some great things. If you don't know Kiana Connect, you need to know Kiana Connect. And one of my best friends is celebrating a birthday on this morning, Miss Kelly McCann. Kelly, I love you, sister. I love the light that you shine. I love everything about you. I love the kind words when you text, when you call, all those things. It's like we are never separated from each other. And we could go a few days or a few weeks without talking to each other, but we pick off right where we left off. I pray that your next rotation around the sun is a wonderful one. I love you. Happy birthday, Kelly McCann. So, happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to them. And I say, hey, Coach Sawada. And I say, hey, Andre Nero. And I say, what's up, Raymond? And I say, what's up? I say, what's that number 1 zodiac sign? Not yours, Coach. I said, what's that number 1 zodiac sign? Not yours, Nick. Is it air? Aletha, you was ready. Like, I think you had already pre-typed that 15 minutes ago when I started talking about some Taurus. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that, Aletha. I genuinely like you as a person. You know what I'm saying? But you put Taurus on my screen one more time, and I'm gonna cut you. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna cut you, Letha. And that's it. I don't care how. I don't care. We've been knowing each other since like 2014. That's a few years. But what you gonna do is get your life together, pack it up, put it in your chest, and run into the D line. Now let me start this all over again because you just threw me off a little bit. I'm sorry, Nick. I had a brain freeze or whatever. All sign, not yours. Is it Taurus? Boo, boo. Is it Gemini? Boo. Is it Capricorn? No. Is it Aquarius? Boo. Is it Aries? Boo. Y'all getting the point? Is it Virgo? Boo. Is it Capricorn? Boo. That's what y'all supposed to do. This is the way that the show goes. Y'all supposed to boo everybody except for Libras. Libras are the number one zodiac sign. Thank you, Nick. Nick, put it up on the screen, baby. Put it up on the screen. Tap that screen, okay? Alethea is right. Libra is the bestest zodiac sign ever. What's up, Queen John D? Yes, Libras is the best. You should have had your baby in September, Janika, so that you could have you a Libra child. Because there's nothing like raising a Libra child. We are humble. We are giving. We are good children. My mama could testify to the fact that I did no wrong. She never had to yell or raise her voice at me, because Libras are, we're just born. When we're born, it's like we know how to change our own diapers and everything. Like we are we know we have all sense of self and balance in the world. So of course we know how to do all the stuff that y'all don't know how to do when y'all born, because Libras are just no. All right, y'all lying. Y'all taking me for a joke over here. Y'all taking me for a joke. Coach Tawana, what's up, Flawless Kiss Alyssa? Flawless Kiss Lisa. All right, baby, how you doing, love? On Periscope. And Sagittarius are like some of the most annoying. All right, people. I wish you would, Naima. I heard you. No, go sit your Virgo self down, because you were almost a Libra. Okay, Flawless Kisses, Lisa. All right, you were almost a Libra. Naima, I heard you on the staircase. I heard you, and you trying to come over here and talk about your little funky Sagittariuses. But guess what? Guess what? You punished. You punished. I heard you. I heard you. She punished. She is punished. It's time for the spill. So you're moving, get ready. Get ready, baby. Let's go this time exactly what it is. What the spill, what the spill, what the spill. Hey, hey, oh, what the spill. Oh, what the spill. Oh, what the spill. What's the deal? What's the dealio? What's the happenings? What's the going on? What's the 411? What's the word, bird? What is it in these streets? What it is, what's the spill? What's the spill for today? Well, we'll start off with something that's kind of sad. While there is a pending investigation at the university in California, Southern California College University student has been found dead only a moment from campus at his fraternity home in Irvine, California. Noah Domingo, 18 years old, of La Crescenta, California, was found near the University of California, Irvine. Police received a call at around 9:40 a.m. in which he was unresponsive. They found him in his bed, and right now the coroner's office is investigating the cause of his death. They're not sure exactly what it was. Domingo was a member of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, according to the organization. That's the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity. UC Irvine has placed a fraternity on interim suspension pending the investigation. I am praying that this young man's death had nothing to do with the fraternity itself. I am hoping that because the circumstances are so dire that it has to do with some type of health issue. There's always stuff going on. We know that a lot of these fraternities and sororities have been coming under fire for hazing and et cetera, in which that is not tolerable. This doesn't seem like it was a hazing incident, and so we send our thoughts and prayers to the family of this young man, the death of a young member of that fraternity. All right, let's move on because I don't want to stay sad. We are going to move on to more information about the Laquan McDonald case. Remember, Laquan McDonald was murdered by a police officer, Van Dyke, and so he's been charged with the murder. They've already found him guilty. And so they're going through the process of sentencing. And he will be sentenced later on this week. But the most interesting thing about his sentencing is that they believe that the judge will take into credit the letters, the sorrowful letters that his children have written, and the fact that this was his first offense as a police officer. And so instead of giving him a life in prison for the murder of that young man, as which most people would get a life for a murder of a person, they're trying to give him, I will say it, and I still think this is little, 96 years, all right, 96 years. But this is what I wanted to talk about. His 12-year-old daughter, I'm so sorry. I have a 12-year-old, and I understand, and she says that the kids at her school are bullying her. They are bullying her because people are saying that her dad is a murderer. He is. Look, girl, your father is a murderer. They're not saying nothing that's wrong. They're not saying nothing that is incorrect. They're actually telling you the truth. Your father is a murderer, and he should be dealt with. The other little girl is also saying that she is having bad dreams and having a hard time concentrating in school. Having a hard time concentrating in school, and I'm like, okay. That water's wet. And most of y'all might get upset with me. Y'all might get upset, and some people as parents, as I am, might feel some kind of way. Oh, it's the kids, and you got to worry about the kids, and it's really sad for the children. But guess what? Their father is an adult, and their father made the decision to kill that child in cold blood. So that's real wet. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna be like that, but you have to be like that because they don't take into consideration these young black children who are without their fathers and without their mothers, and most of their daddies locked up, and they don't take into consideration those men, those black men that they lock up in jail for petty crimes. And they put behind bars for petty crimes. They still trying to lock people up for weed. Really? They don't take into consideration those families that have been broken apart. So why should I be worried about your father killing somebody in cold blood? Not just somebody, Laquan McDonald, killing this young man. And we saw the footage. He didn't care then. Look why McDonald's family, they don't have the opportunity to say, oh, so little girls, y'all gonna have to deal with the consequences of your father's actions. And I'm sorry that you're so young and you have to get this lesson, but there are a lot of young black children who are definitely, and the thing is, even in the report and even in the courthouse, and the lawyers are trying to say, and it's so hard for them, and it's something that is going to mess up their psyche and they can't live. I can name so many young people whose fathers are behind bars right now, and they're not worried about their psyche. They're not trying to get them psychiatric help or evaluated or send them to a therapist to help them so that they can make it through life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you to toughen up, little girl, and the other one too. Toughen up. Just toughen up just a little bit. I just want you just go ahead on and toughen up just a little bit. And I know that the people that's on Periscope and the people that's, that's up on the Twitter that's watching, the people on the YouTube that's watching, y'all can say whatever y'all want about me, but I can tell you that I am, like Ethel said, I am playing the tiniest little violin for those little girls who are so distraught over the actions of their father. Their father is an adult who had the ability to make a decision, and he made a decision to kill that child. And so this water is so wet. Oh, my neighbors, they made a snowman. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. I should have been outside on yesterday. Maybe he will make better decisions in prison, and he will find someone that will take good care of him. And that's just how I feel. Next. When you evil, you will always be suspicious. So on yesterday, everybody was up in a roar about y'all's President Tang and the Clemson Tigers going to have dinner at the White House for a special congratulatory on being the national champions, and y'all's president, because most of the workers in the White House are furloughed and have no job, he could not provide food for them. So what he did was he, out of his own pocket, paid for McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and Pizza Hut for the Clemson Tigers. And let me tell you this, them young men eat better food than that before a game on regular game days. Okay? Like, they eat better than that and all the time. But I had to dig deeper because I did want to know. I did want to know what it was. I was like, he couldn't be this stupid. He couldn't be, but he is. We've seen it time and time again. What it was is, he has a, how can I say this? All right. We always see Tang eating out at these fast food restaurants because he says that when he goes, they're not suspecting him or expecting him, so he can go and they can't do anything to his food. He's so evil. He's always looking over his shoulders and he's always suspicious of everybody. So he don't want nobody else preparing his food that he can't see. because he worried about people killing him. Now, if you live a life that is full of light and love and caring and sharing and all those things that are uplifting and all those things that are good and all those things that are great, you wouldn't be worried about nobody trying to poison you, huh? I'm just saying, my mama told me, if you live a good life, if you live in a good life and you're a good person and you showing love to everybody, you wouldn't have to be worried about people trying to poison you, huh? No matter how much money you have. Because I know a whole bunch of millionaires and billionaires around. They're not worried about being poisoned by the people around them because they don't treat people like crap. They don't treat people like dogs. They don't treat people like dirt. You know what I'm saying? So his insecurities and his worries about what people will do to him has fallen over into even the visitors there at the White House. These kids deserve more than some. I didn't root for Clemson. I've seen the university one time. I don't even watch those games and all that stuff. But I know one thing. If my child going to the daggone White House, I may expect at least some lobsters and some shrimp or something. Some lobster, shrimp, and some steak. All right? That's at least 3 things that we're going to expect from the White House, at least. All right? Listen, he could have went in and ordered some food from somewhere else, not McDonald's. Listen, them French fries look so dry. Them French fries look like most of the people that I saw outside on the beach shriveled up. Okay? Look like they've been let. Them things were shriveled up, dry, and dehydrated. Those French fries were sitting. This French fries was sitting under a lamplight. That wasn't even a light the infrared light that they usually use to keep stuff warm. Listen, those French fries was dry like the Sierra Desert. Them French fries was dry like my inbox. Them French fries was dry. Them French fries was dry, baby. And can you imagine trying to swallow a quarter pounder? Listen, a quarter pounder that ain't juicy. The juice just done. You know what I'm saying? You know how ladies, you know how you see something unappealing on television and everything just shrivel up. You want to eat a shriveled up burger? I mean, all they had was boxes out there. They not only the triflingness, it was so trifling that they would even have the sauce for nuggets. Y'all ever tasted McDonald's nuggets when they were cold? Have you ever tasted McDonald's nuggets when they were cold? I have had the not so good privilege of having them because I have children who have eaten that mess and they try to feed you. You know how they come up to you, try to feed you. My daughter tried to feed me and I thought she was trying to kill me. Tang was trying to kill them kids. And of course, they gonna come up there and they gonna get the food because that's what you presented in front of them. They children, they hungry. Somebody said, why are you worried about what he did? Because if it was a black president named Barack Hussein Obama offering that type of foolishness to those kids or to anyone coming to the White House, y'all know how many trifling Negroes, ignorant ghetto trashes he would have been called? I'm just saying, let's call a spade a spade. Y'all know that is absolutely Guy Gardner. Yeah, y'all, that is absolutely atrocious. That is despicable that he would do that. First of all, my child would never go. My child would never go. None of my children would ever step foot there while he is in the office of the presidency. But if my child had to go and they said they had to go, my child would call in sick. But if my child just had to go. Even if you sick, you still coming. They had some pizza. I watched a video of these folks, these kids grabbing the pizza up, right? They grabbing up the pizza. The cheese was dry and cracking. Listen, like the pizza needed cocoa butter. The pizza needed some daggone coconut oil or something on it. That pizza was dry. Y'all ever seen some pizza that was left out on the counter overnight after you done had a long night of drinking and you didn't put it up, and that joint was just laid out on the counter, and that joint started to have them little bubbles in it, and it's dry. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was dry. It was. Did they have somebody tell me if they had a microwave for them kids to put that food in at least? Somebody need to give Tang in New Orleans, like one of my other comedian friends. I was hoping that they would have gave him, when he was visiting New Orleans on yesterday, a 2-piece with about 4 biscuits and no drink. I miss you too, Tasha. George Zadrick said they nasty hot. They nasty all the way around. And this let me see if I can find it, because I need y'all to hear what he said. He said this foolishness.
We have pizzas, we have 300 hamburgers, many French fries. All of our favorite foods. I want to see what's here when we leave, because I don't think it's going to be much. The reason we did this is because of the shutdown. We want to make sure that everything.
They had the dipping sauces for the nuggets and gravy boats.
People working at the White House, they helped us out with this. And I will say the Republicans are really sticking together. It's great to see, because we need border security. We have to have it. We have to have it. No doubt about it. Should have happened 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. And it's going to happen now. It's going to happen now. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your food.
Don't we just hold right here?
Good stuff. Grab one, fellas. Grab one. Nobody will miss it.
Then, when he's walking off, he says, grab one. Nobody will miss it. No, nobody will miss it, because ain't nobody trying to eat that old... Okay. All right. Okay. I'm so through. I'm so dumb. And it's because of the shutdown. He's so insecure because he's so evil. And this shutdown has caused the major portion of the White House staff to be on furlough, in which they're not working and they're not there. Because he's so afraid of having people around him, because he's so worried about what they're saying about him. He's worried about leakers. He's worried about et cetera, et cetera. He's worried about all these things. So he wants to have the White House empty. Y'all have to pay attention to what is going on. This isn't just because of no wall. This is because he wants these people from around him, because they see who he is when the cameras are not on. And he's worried about leakers. He's worried about leakers. And so these people are on furlough. You don't have them. They're not working. He's talking about it's the Republicans are doing a great job, and all these people who are on furlough. He just said, I don't have nobody here. So everybody that can think, anybody that can do something, they're on furlough, because I don't want them around me, because I'm afraid, because I'm evil, and I don't want all these people around me, because I'm scared they go poison me. It's time for black facts. It's time for black facts. It's time for black facts for this day, January 15, 2019. And I want to shout out the wonderful ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. Today is Founders Day for the wonderful women of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. They were founded this day at Howard University, Washington, D.C. Okay. That's all I'm saying. By Ethel Hedgeman. See? Okay. Today is Founders Day for the beautiful ladies. We also on this day, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday is actually today. He was born January 15th, 1929, and given the name Michael King Jr. His name was actually Michael the King Jr. So happy birthday to the King. Let's see what else we got. In 1961, January 15th, the girl group of the 60s, the Supremes, were signed with Motown on this day. In 1961, the Supremes were signed on Motown this day, January 15th, 1961. And those are your black facts for this day, January 15, 2015. Again, where you can find me at Classical Comedy, February 21st. Get your tickets in Washington, D.C. at the Big Chief. I'll be there. Kai Nelly is the host for that show. I'll be on there with a lot of others who are great. So I'm excited about that. I'm the Algiers Diamond on IG. Please follow me, Algiers Diamond, PROD@gmail.com. If you have any show topics, anything that you want to talk about, remember you woke up this morning, you woke up with the purpose, walk in your purpose, ask God to guide you in your purpose, and it will be perfected. It will be perfected. If I made you laugh today, I did my job. If I taught you something new, if we discussed something that you really, really enjoyed. What's up, West Hill? If I discuss something that you really enjoy, I did my job. All I'm asking you to do is hit that swipe and share button right there on a Periscope, and I'm going to ask you to hit that share button right there on Facebook. I'm asking you to share this out on YouTube and all the other places where you can see the Algiers Diamond live. You guys be great. You guys be wonderful, and wherever you at, whatever you doing, I really don't care. What you gonna do is you gonna give me some show. Hey, tap, tap, tap.